ain't got no business talking about me. You ain't got no business saying nothing about me. Or from that pulpit what the Bible said I can do. Huh? I just told you. If you don't want to be part of my testimony, don't be part of my test. Because if you're part of my test, you're going to be talked about in my testimony. Yeah. I sure going to do it. Now, I live by the full book, not a portion of it. I pay attention to what he says. I do. Even when they talk trash about, she ain't got no business putting nobody out up there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to put nobody out, that's church talk. That's church talk. This is what Jesus said. He said, you got an issue. Go handle it with them now. Mm-hmm. But then they won't quit. He said, go get your witness. Bring your witness in there now because they're trying to get a witness to be a biased person in it so they can try to work it out with y'all. Get your witness, bring your witness in now. Okay, they still won't quit. Mm-hmm. He said, go ahead and take it before the church. See? He said, take it before them. Put it out there. Put it out there. Go and say, listen, sister such and such is going crazy over there. And she just won't quit, you know what I'm saying? The issue came and she just won't stop about it. Let's see if we can get some reasoning going on in this right here because there's safety in the multitude of counselors. Okay, so then you bring it before the whole body and then they still won't quit. What's the next step he said? He said disfellowship. So if they disfellowship, what does that mean? Yeah. So then why they say you can't? Huh? Why they say that I was wrong? You understand? Why they say that I ain't scared to do what the book says? I don't like problems. I don't feel like anybody that was assigned to my life was brought to do crazy stuff. You understand? I just don't believe that. Now, I don't believe the people assigned to my life, neither the persons that I'm assigned to, I ain't going to always come right now. Because there are going to be issues that I have. And a lot of times, Apostle had to help me through the issues. I told her this morning, I said, oh, you might want to have a meeting with this taste, treat, screw, before I come unglued. I just said it this morning. You see what I'm saying? See, I just said it this morning. And she said, oh, well, she's traveling right now. She said, well, it may have to be next week. Week after next before I be able to get to them. But then she seen, she know me, see. So she said, ooh, I tell you what, let me see if I can work something out to try to, because I better get them before she do. That's what she was saying. I better get in. See, I say, I'm honest. I'm honest. I don't hide, woman. I'm honest. I want to get that before I get it now. Because when I get it, oh Lord. When I get it, Jesus Christ. You know how it is. I correct something, everybody think I'm a bad person. You know, because I done said something bad. I said, I shouldn't have said that. I can be just as right in what I'm saying now. I'm right in what I said. It was the right thing to do. It needed to be corrected. But it's just something about when I see it. Even if I was to go in there, just as humble as Mary a little lamb. And can I talk to y'all for just a few minutes? Listen, please don't put XYZ over there. It needs to go over here on this side. And listen, could you please make sure that you do this, before you leave, at the close of the shift and all. Could you please make sure that you do that? See, I go in there talking like that. Hear what they gonna say. That's fake. That's fake. See?
What you really want?
That's fake. They don't know. Yeah. Somebody right. You understand? Because that ain't her. See, I'm going to show y'all something. This gonna say? That ain't her. Okay, but let me show you the flip side of that thing. This will get me by. They don't want me to be me. You understand? But then they be mad when I be me. Which one do you want? Which one do you want? You don't want me to be me. But then when I do be me, you picking on me.
Because it's just that.
You understand? You picking on me.
Because they see me on me.
Picking? God.
They don't want to space me. That's all that is.
So sometimes I just shoot a text. I do. I send a little text. Lord Jesus, even when I send a little text, they still think I'm true.
They don't want to see that space.
They still think I'm true. Lord, where do I win that, Jesus? Huh? Where do I win that? I don't think I don't get it. Where do I win that? No, Jesus. Now they don't want me to be me. But I don't know nobody else to be but me. You know? And I'm like, really? Okay. So she was like, let me try to get something worked out so I can get in. Because you don't want Lee to do it, do you? No. But see, this is the thing about it with Lee. Lee knows how to humble herself under authority. You see that? See, Lee knows where to put things in place where it needs to be. See, everything I can't, I know what I can deal with and what I can't. See? So like if it's a situation that I know, let me see, I got me if I know that, if you call me and say, yeah, because y'all know, I really love y'all. You call me and say, these folks over here jumping, don't call me and say that. Don't call me and say that the folks jumping on want to fight y'all and jumping on. Don't call somebody else. Because my response is going to come fight. Don't do that. Is there a problem? Excuse me. I'll be there just a minute. You understand? Say they hit you. Who? You know what I'm saying? Don't call me. You hear what I just said? Don't call me. Because I'm not going to act right. And I'm telling you, you heard me now. Don't call me. You call somebody else. Don't call me. I'm just being honest. Y'all. I'm just being honest. Don't call me. You call somebody else. Break it up for them. That's what they gonna say. Break it up for them. Yeah, don't call me. Because, you don't be no voice of reason. Not when I hear somebody doing something to y'all. Not like that. That ain't good. That's like somebody calling you, telling you that somebody beating on your kid. Think about it. You right. Do you think you gonna pull up with a mindset of, can I talk to y'all for a minute? Now listen. This is just not the way that you do things. You know what I'm saying? You don't. Listen, y'all should get along with each other. And you ain't gonna do that. You gonna mess around and pick up that child or whoever. Hey, sit them over. You know, one of Smith's case, won't do that. Maybe think about my niece Tamika. I just talk about her real quick. Tamika love God with everything inside of her. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about love God with everything inside of her. Mess around and went somewhere with Tamika will fight. Before you know it, Tamika will fight. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm just saying. It just all depends. Because you got to think about it. I just told y'all in life you got to have a balance. You got to understand that there's still some natural to you. That's where people get in trouble. I know my trigger points. You have to know your trigger points and be honest about your trigger points. I love my children, y'all. And I don't want to hear nothing about somebody doing something to my kids. You know, that's just point blank. I don't think anybody that really love their kid as a nurturer to their kids or what have you want to sit there and, with somebody be messing with your kid. However, So you have to know your trigger points and have to be honest about your trigger points. Because if you are not honest about your trigger points, that's the point the enemy gonna always. Because he know you got it. But you scared to display it, you know. So he hitting it from up under. He coming up under you, hitting you with it. Because he know it's there. He know that's a soft spot for you. He know it's something that you don't like. And all, but instead of you just being honest about it, you started trying to hide behind this cloak called Christianity. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're trying to hide behind. And Christianity is a name that came from man. You trying to hide behind that anyway. And also, therefore, because you're doing that, he said he hitting you in that area. But if you just came and said, listen, that's something right there. Look, don't do that. Please don't. Don't do that. Don't do that. The respect comes. Because they know the end. Don't do that. So Jesus says, in this world you shall have tribulation. But be of good cheer. Why? Overcome. So overcoming ability is through who? Jesus. So when you really got Jesus, when you really got Jesus, you got overcoming power. You can go in the midst of anything.
And be a Jesus. Be a good chief.
He said, if you drink any deadly thing, what did he say? They ain't gonna harm you. You have the ability, he said, to tread upon serpents.
Yes, he did.
You walking upon these things, treading upon them. Yeah. So when you have the overcoming power of Christ, the overcoming ability of Christ, that's who you overcome through. With him. But you overcome by making the decision within yourself to overcome. It's the analogy of leading the fish to water, but you can't make them drink. I mean, leading the man to water. Oh, it's the water, but you can't make him drink. It's that analogy. That's exactly what it is. You have to make the decision that this is where I'm going to go draw from.
Amen.
You have to make that decision. If you think about it, the water is there. Water doesn't move. That body of water is right there. But you have to make the decision to go to it. So I had to make a decision to overcome the desire to smoke. When I made the decision that I didn't want to do it, he then gave me the overcoming power that keeps me. So when you live life, you're going to encounter things of this world. There is no way around it. I don't care what you do. There is no way around it. What is tribulation? What is tribulation? Y'all give me what you think. What is tribulation? Trouble? Trouble? Go ahead. Because you're probably going to give synonyms. Hardship.
Different things. Trials. Different things that you go through. Like a process.
Process, assignment. This is the definition according to the Bible. A cause of great trouble or suffering.
Great.
See that?
Great trouble. Oppression.
Great trouble or suffering. Now this is what he says is going to happen. You're going to have great trouble and suffering. But he said